I don't want to be melodramatic right now, but my best friend in high school just passed away a few months ago. And I had a fight with cancer and a believer and is having all that. But it's just so interesting that whenever you face that type of stuff, you really begin to kind of look around your life and say, what really is important? Like, what's really important? Like all the stuff that I'm critical about, all the stuff that I'm negative about, all the stuff that I'm ungrateful for, does it even matter? Like, and the only way that I really know how to find out what really matters is I have to put it up against eternity. So the question that I ask myself, there's two questions I ask myself. One, is Jesus going to ask me about this? Two, is this going with me into eternity? So again, listen, when you cultivate a heart of thankfulness, it's very easy to be ungrateful for things that aren't actually a main thing. And the way I know if they're a main thing is Jesus going to ask me about it? Because I'll stand before him one day, and is it going with me in eternity? So I wrote a book. How many sales my book has, Jesus is not asking me about. He won't ask me about it. He's not gonna be like, hey, how many books you sell? How many Twitter followers you got? How big is this? Well, whatever. Like, we can just go through the list of things that we're like just, this. I'm like, Jesus isn't even gonna ask you about those things. He's just gonna ask, hey, were you faithful? Were you obedient? And I just say, God, I wrote this book because I just want to be faithful and obedient to what you've given me. I wanted to steward well and hopefully encourage people along the way and just be faithful. That's why I wrote this book. That's all he's going to ask me about. He is not going to ask me about book sales, right? But we can fall into that trap of being ungrateful for stuff that legitimately isn't a main thing. You got to put it up. And I'm telling you, if you're having a problem with thankfulness, if you're having a problem with being ungrateful, you know what you do? First, start at the cross. I'm serious. Go get a CD that has, any Chris Tomlin song, right? Go get a Chris Tomlin song about the cross, sit in your room, and meditate on the cross. Right? It's so interesting. As I get older, I'm finding the cross. And I've been saved for a long time. Was saved at 4 years old, right? Grew up in the church. As I get older, I'm finding the cross is having so much more of an impact on my life. I just like what Jesus did for us. I was dead and now I'm alive. I was hopeless and now I have hope. I was in bondage to sin and now I'm free. I had no joy. I had no identity. I had no security. I had no love because of what Jesus did. I'm alive. And when I go and meditate on the cross, and then I look at my life from there, very hard to be ungrateful. Very hard to be ungrateful when you just start at the cross. You just understand what Jesus did for you. What he did for you. There's so much to be thankful for. I don't care what's in your bank account. You have so much to be thankful. I don't care if your dreams haven't happened and if your vision hasn't been fulfilled. Like, you have so much to be thankful for. And if you'll start at the cross, you'll begin to look and say, hey, there's 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish. I didn't even see those. When did those get here? Did I dismiss those? I'm so grateful for those. Jesus, this fire in my life, thank you for showing me my faith is genuine. It's not fake, it's the real deal. And you know why I'm happy about that? Because he says that it's only faith that pleases him. So I'm like, oh, Jesus, thank you so much for showing me that my faith is real. I can bring that to you because that's what pleases you. Fake faith doesn't, right? Faith that's been proven genuine. That's what just goes, that just makes me, he just goes, I'm so pleased by that. And so I'm just like, God, thank you. I just rejoice. I'm skipping and I'm happy. I'm so grateful that I'm in the fire. Not because it's just some fake, whatever, claim it type thing. It's because I'm really genuinely grateful that God is showing me that my faith is anchored and secure in him. And it's real.